Ahava, blessings. Happy full moon in the sign of Virgo. This is a potent full moon. It is an eclipse. It is a time of deep introspection, deep transformation. And there's a lot happening in the world as well as internally for all of us, as I'm sure we are all feeling this energy. Welcome to this video. My name is Aurea. I am an ordained Magdalene priestess, a Reiki master, energy and sound alchemist. And we're going to go into a little bit, a Cliff Notes version of these energies. This full moon was exact at 6:37 a.m. Eastern Standard. That's 3:37 for our friends on the West Coast and 12:37 p.m. Central European time. This energy, this moon, what happened at 12 degrees of Virgo. 12 is the number 3. It has to do with community, with communication, with creativity, with fertility, with knowing that you are co-creating your experience. So it's a very masculine number. If you have a life path 3 likes to do things and is a very forward moving, active number. Be careful with burnout. Now this moon, it is happening in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is the high priestess. The high priestess, the virgin queen, sovereign. Virgo rules that which is your daily habits, your body, your health, your well-being. Virgo is analytical, methodical, likes to do things, is a perfectionist. Virgo energy is very prevalent. So if you felt the need to clean everything in your house, if you felt the need to clean up your inner world, your internal monologue, if you've felt the need to organize and structure, this is Virgo energy. Virgo energy is exactly what we need at this time for purification. We have Mercury in reggaeton, as I like to say. It is retrograde, and this energy means that in Pisces, so there's a heightened amount of emotions. Your inner world, your psyche, your dreams, everything that has to do with intuition, everything that has to do with the unseen, the subconscious, all of that is being activated. Your communication. So there could be things that you are noticing that you didn't notice before. This is because when Mercury is retrograde, this is a time for us to pause, to reflect, to refine, to reevaluate what is going on in our lives. This is a time for purification. I dive deeper into the energies of this moon in my podcast episode where I talk about the energetics of this moon. Also a sound activation, a full hour and 15 minutes sound activation. If you care to visit, it is linked below. With that being said, what we are going to do in this video is we're going to do a couple of practices. Because this energy is about healing, it is about purification, it is about transformation. It is asking us to look at ourselves, look at what is working in your life, what is not working in your life, and allow yourself to shift. Eclipses in Kabbalistic astrology are points in time where we have a revelation of light, because there is the darkening of the moon, the eclipse, but that eclipse, that darkness, allows us to receive a deeper insight, a deeper revelation as to the light, as to your soul, as to your mission, as to your purpose. Because remember, the eclipses happen on the nodes of the moon, which have to do with mission and past lives. And so I'm going to share a meditation to connect us with our soul, and a meditation for us to heal, to bring cosmic healing into our body, as well as a chant, the Na Refa Na, an Aramaic prayer chant that allows us to bring in the energy of healing. Refa Na is the prayer, the chant, the Aramaic phrase that Moses prayed and said to God, Ila'ah, in order to heal his sister Miriam, who had been affected with leprosy. And Miriam was the prophetess of the tribe. She was the one that was in communion with the divine, that would bring down the Shekinah, that would bring down the waters of wisdom. And leprosy, if you know, it's a skin disease. So leprosy, her waters were tainted because she spoke negatively towards Moses. She, if I recall correctly, she was against him marrying someone that was not of the tribe, and she may have spoken forcefully. And it's not about the fact that she spoke out, it is the manner in which we speak. And this story reminds me that it isn't about what you say. You can say something and have it come from a place of anger, of some wound, a distortion within you, or you can speak words that are still the same words, but because you yourself are bringing it forth from a place of pure intention, the effect is different. So because Mercury is retrograde, I do want us to remember the power of our words, of our communication, and not be hasty. Take a step back, especially with what is going on in the world. What we think we are seeing is not exactly the entirety of the truth, particularly if we ourselves are deluded by our own affectations, our own belief system that prevents us from seeing the entirety of what we are witnessing. There is a lot of that going on. People that say that they believe in women's rights, and yet they are, in the case of Iran, they are siding with a regime that has brutalized women, oppressed women, distorted humanity. Like it's crazy what is happening. And people that haven't lived through oppression are trying to educate people who have lived through oppression about oppression. So that is something that we all need to be very mindful of. Just because we ourselves think we know what someone else has lived through, if we haven't walked a mile in their shoes, we really should take a step back and perhaps listen before we speak. So all of this is to say we as a collective need to bring in deep wisdom and deep healing and deep purification. Let's start with the Na Refa Na. And we are offering this prayer not only for our own healing, we are offering this prayer for the healing of humanity, for the healing waters of wisdom to pour forth on us all. Let's see if I can figure out a rhythm. Got it. Okay, so I got the rhythm now. Na Refa Na. Na Refa Na. deep inhale and exhale. And because eclipses are a time to expect the unexpected, let's surrender and allow the wisdom of the divine to flow through us. Let's not force situations. Let's surrender and trust, have faith in the divine. The chant that we just chanted, Na Refa Na, it means, God, please heal me. In the case of Moses, her, prophetess medium. God, Goddess, please heal us of any distortions, any separation, any woundings, any pain, any loss, any traumas in our body. Please heal us. Allow this moon it will do this. It will readjust you. So don't hold on to things having to work out one way. I'm learning this myself, and I'm living this myself, I should say. Have faith. Have faith in the divine. Have faith that you are protected. And if something needs to be slightly delayed or detoured, it must be for a higher purpose. Nothing, when it comes to these cosmic portals, we are in the portal of Purim. We are in the portal of this full moon Virgo eclipse. We are in the portal of the Mercury retrograde. In these portals, it is a time to slow down, to pause. If you are redirected, have faith that if you are being paused, if you are being readjusted, it is for your highest good. These portals aren't happening to you. It's not a punishment. Everything that is happening is an unfolding that is bringing you closer to the embodiment of the light of your soul, the light of the divine, the spark of creation that you are. And so the next meditation I want to do with you is a meditation to bring in healing. And it's meditation that I've been doing myself and that my teacher Anna shared with me. And the meditation is Refua, Ila'ah, and we're going to put our hands in front of our hearts. And we're going to inhale Refua on the exhale. Extend the right palm out and bring it back. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. So follow me. I really want us to bring in healing. I'm not going to be able to play the bowls. So just long, deep breathing. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Now think of an intention you wish to bring healing to. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua. Ila'ah. Refua, Ila'ah, Refua, Ila'ah, Refua, Ila'ah, Refua, Ila'ah, Refua, Ila'ah, Refua, Ila'ah, Refua, Ila'ah. Now let's bring our hands up, envisioning healing golden white light pouring from the cosmic realms into our body, bringing healing, wisdom, transformation. And then with our hands, let's bring that energy into our energy field, all over our body. Long, deep breathing. And then let's bring our hands to our hearts. Just continuing hearing the Refua Ila'ah within your mind. And opening your eyes when we are ready. And I'm just going to recite the Ave Maria just for a little bit. Ave Maria, gratia plena. Ave Maria, Grazie plena. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. I'm wishing you a blessed full moon, and I ask that we bring healing to all parts of ourselves and to all parts of our relationships, of our communities, and of humanity. Have a blessed, blessed full moon. Ahava.